Good morning, everyone. This is Manjunath. Welcome back to this session. Today's chapter is Encapsulation and Inheritance. In this chapter, you will learn in detail about the two principles of OOP, that is, Object Oriented Programming, that results in well designed and reusable classes definition. These are encapsulation and inheritance. A dictionary meaning of the word capsule is a sealed gelatin case that has hold a dose of medication. A capsule protects its contents from outside contaminant to encapsulation something into place in a capsule. One of the most important goals of designing a class is to protect its contents from being damaged by the action of external code. If the contents of the class can be changed only through a well-defined interface, then it is much easier to fix errors in an application. Encapsulation. You know that a class consists of methods and variables. You can see in this picture, class is class is being denoted by methods and variables. Member variable data that contains the necessary attributes to represent the classes. Second one is member method that performs operations on the member variables. Now let us discuss in detail about the encapsulation. Encapsulation refers to the process wherein the data and the operations are combined together into a single unit and the details of the implementation are hidden. If a class is well designed, the programmer who uses the class cannot be need to know all the implementation detail of the class but need only a much simpler description of how to use the classes. Note that in larger software development projects, it is necessary you are the developer of the class you are using. The class may be the class may have been developed by some other programmers and you are only using it as you use methods present in the math class. Next one is the access specifier. In Java, encapsulation is achieved via the access specifier, the property which controls the accessibility of members, variables and member method is known as access specifiers. There are three types of access specifiers in Java. They are public, private and protected specifiers. Let us learn about these in detail. The first one is the public specifier. So the class member, variables and methods declared with the public class access specifier can be accessed from outside the class. When no access specifier is mentioned, then by default the member, variable or method of a class is public within the package. Now let us learn with an example where you can create a class student and use it in another class test student. In this program, the class name is student, public int roll number, char grade. Public void display data. In the block, we will write system.out.println roll number plus roll number will invoke the roll number. Next one is the system.out.println grade plus grade. It will invoke the grade and the closing block will take place. Here the code walkthrough is line 2 defines the student class and line 5 defines the member variable grade without an access specifier. Therefore, by default it is public. So in this program we have not used any access specifiers. So therefore it is a default public access specifier. This is example of public specifier. Next one is example of test student where class name is test student, public static void main string argument. You'll open a new block. Student is equal to new student. You're opening the object of the class name student dot roll number is equal to 34 and student dot grade is equal to A. Now you have to display the content which is being used in the program student dot display data. So whatever the data is being placed in the program will be displayed. The first one will be the roll number, grade. So the code walkthrough will be like this. Line through defines the test student class. Line 6 creates an instance student of the student class. Line 7 assigns a value to the roll number member variable using the instance name student. Line 8 assigns a value to the grade member variable using the instance name student. Line 9 invokes the display data member method using the instance name student. This is about the program walkthrough or the explanation. In this, what happens? Execution of the program, you have to save and compile both the classes. Now BlueJ project will look into the output. The arrow indicates the class test student instance and object of the student class. Then right click on the test student icon in BlueJ window and select void main string arguments and click on the OK button. The last one is the terminal window will appear displaying the roll number and the grade of the student. You have successfully accessed class member, that is variable and method of the student class, which had the public access specifier from outside the class, that is via test student class. Note that the main method of the class is always preceded by the public specifier. That is why it is accessible by the code that is outside the program, that is the Java runtime environment. Next one is about private specifier. So the private specifier indicates the class member, that is variable and methods declared with the private access specifier can be accessed within the same class only. Now let us see the example in the slide given. Now let us see an example where you can create a class student1 with the private member variable grade and try to use it in the another class test student1. When you try to use the private member variable grade of class student1 in another class test student1, BlueJ throws an error stating that grade has private access in student1 class and therefore cannot be used in test student1. Here the member variable grade is said to be well encapsulated from the outside scope. Note that the student, it is considered a good programming practice to make all instance variable private. This is about private specifier. Now protected specifier. The class member variable and method declared with the protected access specifier can be accessed within the same package only. They are not accessible from outside the package. Let us see an example where you can create a student2 with a protected member variable grade and try to use it in another class test student2. You can see in the picture the arrow mark clearly shows here student2 class belongs to package A and the test2 belongs to package B. The import student statement brings all the classes in package A into the teststudent2.java program. When you try to use the protected member variable grade of class student2 in class test2, BlueJ throws an error stating that grade has protected access to package A, student2, and therefore cannot be used in the class test2, that is test student2. In this illustration, the member variable grade declares with the protected access specifier is not accessible from outside the package and is said to be well encapsulated. So note that roll number being a public member is accessible in test student2. So now the class that is not defined in the name package is an unnamed package called default package. This is about protected specifier. Dear students, thank you so much for watching this class. This chapter is completely belonging to theory part. Hopefully you have understood the chapter, and let us take a new chapter in the next session. Thank you so much.